It's definitely been a timeline move. Like Shay, you channeled it and I've channeled it. There's definitely a timeline shift, and that was the EBS test from Australia yesterday was something to confirm a timeline shift. You usually get an alarm of some sort, whether it's in your head or in reality, or you hear it somewhere. That is your shift. This was a huge shift, and I can feel it because today I almost fainted, and it hit me really bad. We shifted so fast that the move made me sway today. I thought, oh, have I just got up very quickly? Have I had enough glucose in my diet, whatever? And I thought, no, I'd had breakfast. It was about 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, and I was, I'd been sitting outside with the cats in the sun, direct sun, getting it on my face and my indigo. And I got up to do something, and I shifted from one dimension to another. I almost collapsed. I had to hold on to the chair because I thought I was going to keel over. So there has been a huge shift. And it's happening between now and the 8-8 gateway, so the rest of the world will be shifting as well. Now, those people that are consciously there will shift. Those that won't will remain in that dimension. And over the coming weeks or months, you will notice that there will be people disappearing from your life. There'll be events disappearing. Sightings of different things that you would normally see throughout your week or day or whatever will just not appear anymore because you're shifting into a bigger timeline. With that, of course, always comes change, and with that change always comes transition, which we're doing. We're transitioning, remember, we're still shifting from the ones that are already in 5D into a 6D matrix, where in that 6D matrix you transition and prepare your body and consciousness and higher self for the higher dimensions. So the ones that are sitting in 4D at the moment, which is pretty much most of the population, they will shift into 5D and start having more signs, symbols, appearances of people coming into their life, their tribe people, their consciousness expanding, that kind of thing, their channeling, their knowing, their wisdom coming online, even their gifts. If they're a healer, they'll start healing and all sorts of things. The ones that are sitting just below 4D, sitting in 3D, and they're still not, they're on the fence and they've been vaccinated and they want to be in the 4D, 5D space, they won't shift, they won't change because they haven't done the work and they're prepared. They keep dipping their feet in and out of those spaces. They will not move. And then you've got the NPCs that are slowly going to die or leave the planet in some way. They're not going to be here. NPCs will not be able to exist as the consciousness awakens and the energy of Gaia rises. They can't survive in that frequency. They will not be around. So this is what's happening with the big move, the big shift at the moment. 8-8 Gateway is expansion this year. It's about expanding. So that's going to be exciting because the expansion of the world, the expansion of the consciousness and so forth. We're moving into the diamond consciousness. The countries are getting smaller. The population is getting smaller. And countries are moving. And that's why you're seeing more earthquakes. It's a lot more earthquakes, a lot more upheaval with weather patterns, with financial systems, computer systems, that kind of thing. You're seeing a lot of disruptions. It's part of the transition. and it's a big one between now, as I say, and 8/8. A lot of old contracts will come to an end at this time. So contracts that you've had for a while will start to dissolve. And that's not just on paper. That's soul contracts. That's why you see people leaving your life, because contracts are coming to an end. So job contracts, contracts with government departments, contracts with accommodation, any kind of contract are coming to an end to open up for the new expansion and for the new you. And I was getting all this information today coming in, and I was like, okay, so what does it mean for us that are already doing the work? We've done the work, we're doing the land activations, we're doing the self-activations. What does it mean for us? It means that our expansion is taking us even further and higher, and that's why I felt dizzy. I had a moment of expansion and shift, and so I sort of lost it a little bit and swayed. But you're in between dimensions, and you're going to get a lot of that. You're going to get a lot of that happening. You're going to miss where you put your feet. You might trip, you might fall, you might sprain your ankle. It's all about moving forward, and your feet and your ankles and your toes, all that area, even your knees, are about moving forward. And so you'll have spaces or times when you might stub your toe, you might trip, you might sway, any of those things. So be careful with your stepping. Be careful not to overburden yourself with loads in your hands, and then you lose balance, because your balance is going to be off. Anyway, do take care. Much love and many blessings to you all.